Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Diva Divine Light, live from Brooklyn, New York.
No delaying for what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 milli with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club, I be while in the studio. You don't wanna vibe, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. I'm a nigga that'll slap me with the tulio. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, nigga shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it, make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. With no delaying for what you saying, yo.
Diva Divine Light.
Really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
You're watching Diva, the Divine Light. A fun-loving, caring, passionate person who talks about sex, celebrity, and real-life issues, and even abuse. So hit that like button and make sure you share the show.
Really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck these seats, what you got for me. Good more than years with my class to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
Here comes the pitch, and it comes in wide. On the combo.
Yo. What's up, everybody? What's up? I miss you guys. What is going on? ¿Cómo estás? How is everybody doing? I'm all pumped and shit. I miss y'all. What is going on? So many things have been going on. Lord of mercy. I've just been floating around in the background, just watching and trying not to watch and watching and trying not to watch and watching and disgusted and laughing and just all like, you know, people are still fucking confused. I'm confused as to why people are still confused as to why R. Kelly was convicted. I'm confused, y'all. Why is it almost 4 years later? Why is it almost 4 years later and motherfuckers still don't understand why R. Kelly's in jail? Not even R. Kelly understands why he's in jail. Isn't that some shit? Even R. Kelly doesn't understand why he's in jail. All right, well, guys, let me say hello to everyone. First of all, give me a thumbs up. Let me know y'all can hear me. Let me know y'all could hear me. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Hey, Nettie Boo Boo. What's up, my love? Candy Kane. Yo, Candy, you know, I've been seeing you floating around. I have a question for you, baby. Are you an R. Kelly supporter or are you in the middle? Because I like you. I like you a lot. I just want to know. Because, you know, I love people in general. period. I don't care who you for. I just, I could understand some supporters. I could take some supporters. I could say what's up to supporters. I could chill and rock with some supporters. You know what I mean? Like Miss April. I love you, Miss April. Miss April in the building. Lady. My lady. Lady MU1. What's up, baby? Let's meet. What's up, my lovely lady? And who else is in the building? Yes, please hit that like button on your way in. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Thank you. Put the notification on all, okay? So you can get your girls' videos, notifications. Hit that bell. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Okay? What it do, baby girl? What it do? Glad to see me back. I'm glad I'm back too. Listen, there's a lot of shit going on. I can't. Yes. Let's see who else is in the building. April, Kid. So, what's up, so? Icy. What's up, baby? What's up, mama? Hey, Jade. What's up, Jade? What's up, mama? Hey, Little Red. What's up, lady? Who else we got going on here? Welcome back. Listen, I ain't really never left. I just was been sitting in the cut. Just sitting in the cut, y'all. Just sitting in the cut. Watching shit. Word up. Amos, ¿cómo estás, Amos? ¿Cómo estás? Ta! Hey, what's up, baby? All right. What's up, Bev? Yeah, well, listen, guys, I've been going to the doctor's appointments. That's what I've been doing, taking care of me, behind the scenes and shit, taking care of me and the family. Yes. D-Live. What's up, D-Live? ¿Cómo está, mamita? Wifey. What's up, my wifey? My wifey. What's up, baby? Hey, Aisha. What's up, lady? Yeah. It's a joke. Listen, April. When is this shit never? When is this shit? This shit is always a joke. Okay. So, espérate. Y'all. Let me see something here. Espérate. Okay. Now, prisoners' privacy rights, right? R. Kelly's crying. He's crying and he's still crying. He's like, I would never, ever have been in here if Jane Doe number 5 didn't cooperate with the motherfucking FBI. Oh, give it up. Smelly. Dude, you was not going anywhere, regardless if she testified or not. Okay? Just to let you in on a little something. Dear R. Kelly, you were going to jail regardless, because the charges were the charges and they were Mann Act charges. They didn't even need her there. All they needed was her airplane ticket. And that's all they had. Am I right? Am I right? Does anybody remember this? Can anybody remind me? Can anybody remember? She was Jane Doe number 4 in the original indictment. Jane Doe number 4 in the original Eastern District of New York case. In the Eastern District of New York, Azriel was originally Jane Doe number 4. And all they had for her ass was a goddamn plane ticket and some hotel receipts to show and prove that Azriel was with R. Kelly and she traveled from Florida to California, from California to another part of California, and whatever other parts she traveled. That was it. That's all. Okay, Candy Cane. See, okay, I was just trying to, yeah, because I seen you floating around, so I just want to, I just want to ask, I love you. Don't worry about it. I love you, babe. So, okay. Yeah, it's crazy, Aisha. Yeah, I don't entertain the shit. Yeah, yes, Miss April. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank God for you, honey. What do you mean I can't curse on YouTube no more, huh? Oh, what do you mean? So they're gonna monetize my stuff? They're gonna. Hey, Diva. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, chat. Oh, Rocket. Hey, Rocket. What's up, Mama? I am feeling better, baby. I sure am. I love you too, Mama. Levi. I can't with his ass. Levi. If you in the bushes, Levi, stop it. We all know you, the play cousin. Like this one's his nephew, and you got the god sister and the other god sister and his sisters, and everybody else that's fake. Everybody else that's his fake family. We understand you are part of the fake family. We get it. All right. We knew this whole entire time. I don't understand why people made it such a big fucking deal about whether he was really the cousin or not, when we all knew he wasn't, that he's just a play cousin. He met him in 2001, liked him from then, and it was what it was, and that's it. And at the end of the day, Levi's a whole groupie like everybody else. I mean, we know this shit. Yeah, there's new rules for YouTube. Oh, Lord. Yeah, and the other nephew, right? And the other nephew and the other one after that, right. So anyway, que Levi wants to solve R. Kelly's problems. Boy, you ain't gonna solve shit, okay? Your 50-page letter, I haven't heard it yet. You didn't go to testify for your cousin. I mean, what? Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Right. So, yeah. Let me. Hold on a second, y'all. Espérate un momentito, okay? Espérate un momentito, y'all. Okay, mira, espérate. Okay, que we use the cookies. All right, with the cookies. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let me go through what I was going through so I can make sure. Okay. Of course, sowing seeds of distrust is hard. Okay. So R. Kelly, if you're listening, or somebody could pass this on to him, please. Whatever. Let me go to. Let me hold on. Wait 1 second. Let me go here.
What? So you just guessed? I didn't drink or he didn't. 50-50 shot, and I guess right. Good thing. I think he was planning on shooting me if I got it wrong. Nice work, mate. How's the paper trail coming? Oh, great. It's actually some of my best work. I got plane tickets for Greg and Bonnie and a couple of offshore banking. I'll get over there tonight.
Okay.
All right. Now, are you seriously thinking
All right. So I have to watch my mouth, guys. Oh, God, really? But I mean, even if you have your channel is not made for children. I mean, because my channel is not made for children. So I think I should be able to speak how I speak, right? You would think. Mom! What's up, Mom? What's up, lady? So now, like I was saying, dear R. Kelly, there are constitutional basis for prisoners' privacy rights. Okay, there are. There are. Okay, okay. This is an article that I found. Okay, it was posted January 25th of 2021. Okay, and this comes from the Interrogating Justice. And it says here that now more than ever, people have concerns about how to protect their privacy. Prisoners have these concerns too, right? And that's especially true when it comes to their conversations with their attorneys and others about legal matters. Pay attention to what the fuck I'm about to say. Listen, listen. Prisoners have these concerns about their privacy. Okay? And that's especially true. Okay? When it comes to their conversations with their attorneys and others about legal matters. Okay? I'm going to say this again. Legal Levi. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. You hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? Legal matters, bro. Legal matters. When it comes to R. Kelly's privacy rights and his mail, it's a violation when it comes to his privacy that has to do with client attorney conversations. And when he's speaking to others about his legal matters. Legal matters. It doesn't matter about who put the money behind the sofa and who is switching out to see who and who was going to do who and cry about what and how did she leave and why and I stubbed my toe and no, that's not legal. That's bullshit. That's blah 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 womp 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 womp. That's what that is. Okay, that's null and void. They don't give a shit about who put commissary on your books, how much they put it on your books, and none of that. None of that. And you know what? That stuff can be leaked to the motherfucking public. How about that? How about that? Because that's not legal mail. It has nothing to do with violating his rights when it comes to attorney-client privilege. His personal shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay? Okay. Okay.
Gotta tell the suits why we're down at the marina to keep them off our back. But if somebody starts blowing up cars down at the
His legal shit is what matters. His personal rah-rah bullshit ain't shit. I guess that's why when they went through the ladies, they did the search warrant and they went through her computer, they found nothing except for bullshit. They didn't find anything showing where this BOP officer decided to share any confidential emails between the lawyer and the client. It was just sharing bullshit. La-di-la-da and la-da-da-da. Bra-ta-ta-ta, bra-ta-ta. That's what it was. You see that? Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, Lord have mercy. Mm, 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 mm.
Whether you're in Moscow, Tehran, or Miami, club girls,
You know,
and say things
and then the U.S. Constitution, okay, guarantees prisoners' privacy rights. All right, even if it doesn't specifically mention those rights, but they do. Despite not using the term privacy rights, the Constitution includes several different protections for those rights. The Supreme Court and other courts across the nation have recognized that people want some say about what information they share and what they keep private.
you're a hard man to reach. Same thing as before. Make some money. Where are you?
Some privacy protections cover information, others address physical movements, and some address both. While some of the rights look different in prison, others, like the attorney client privilege, do not. So, the attorney client privilege is very important, but the other shit is not. So, to understand the privacy rights prisoners have during conversations about legal matters, it's important to start with the different constitutional amendments protecting privacy and see how courts apply to them. Hey, Purple Purple. What's up, honey? What's up, Cheeky? What's up, mama? What's up, cat? What's up, lady? Hey, Samara. What's up, well, honey? Honey. What's up, baby? What's up, my ladies that are just walking in the building? If you curse, you don't get money. Really? Wow. Right, Jade Stone, legal matters. She said, now tell him to address those charges. Right, he could have brought up the emails in court if it meant that much to him. You're absolutely right. But you know what? You got to remember, he didn't find this out until after he was convicted, because Sharon Wimbush is the one who put it in his ear after the fact. Okay? Right. Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're in a lot of trouble,
Right.
your partner. You might want to be
Yes, can we please get some likes? Yes, thank you. Hey, SK, what's up, baby?
You might recall walking in on us as we were planting this. Your partner?
Kelly, do you like teenage girls and boys? What do you mean? Like 15, 16, 19-year-olds? Sure. You could give them to me at 12 so that by the time they're 14, I could pop that cherry. Or at least 13, 14 maybe. Yeah. At least that. Yeah. I could groom them for like 2 years. Yes, I do like them. I do. I like them a lot. I do. I truly do. I'm a Hebophile. Okay? I'm a Hebophile. Hebophile, however you pronounce it, Hebe, Hebe-phile. Okay? I like them from like 13 and above, because I like them that young, because they cute like that. They got, what is it? Aaliyah got it, the vibe. They got that vibe and shit, Geronda had a vibe. They all had vibes, So the Constitution does not have the word privacy in it, okay? Despite that, there are signs that the writers intended to protect privacy. So the Supreme Court has likewise interpreted the Constitution to include those protections, okay? For example, in the case of Griswold versus Connecticut in 1965, the Justice Douglas, wrote that there were penumbras, P-E-N, penumbras, P-E-N-U-M-B-R-A-S, penumbras, or shadows in certain Bill of Rights amendments that signify rights to privacy. Okay. Now, the amendments that have shadows, right, containing to rights to privacy are the First Amendment, the Third, the Fourth, the Fifth, and Ninth Amendments. Now, the First and the Fourth Amendments are the most relevant, right? The First Amendment protects an individual's freedom of speech. And then the Fourth Amendment prevents unreasonable search and seizure. And then the 14th Amendment also helps ensure due process rights in these circumstances, right? So those are all the penumbras or the shadows, right? That they kind of go together, right? But how these protections apply in prison, they are different from how they apply to the people outside of prison. Hey, True Strong, what's up, mama? Well, Jade, not everything. You do lose your privacy. You do lose those rights, phone calls. You do. That's why I'm saying, I don't know what the fuck R. Kelly crying about. Stop crying. You was gonna be fucked up. I'm sorry. You was gonna be messed up. My bad. You was gonna be messed up. Okay? Without Azriel leaving you. Because regardless of whatever, her information was still there. She was still going to be found guilty of the Mann Act because Diana Copeland was corroborating evidence to those plane tickets along with the Mayweather sisters and their text messages. That's all they needed. They didn't even need Az. That just made it even better for her to testify and tell her story of how she was abused by this man. Because at first it was just about her traveling and the Mann Act. Okay, because that's basically what he got arrested for. That's what he was arrested for. The Mann Act. Taking girls from state to state and traveling for immoral purposes. Purposes of what? Having sex with minors. Or having sex with women back and forth, traveling for immoral purposes, which was just to have sex for his own sexual gratification. It wasn't even about paying anybody. It was about him paying them, giving them money, either punishing them or giving them an allowance. Good job, baby. Here's a Birkin bag for you. Oh, no, you done fucked up. Now you got to starve for 3 days. They proved all of this, that he was doing immoral purposes. He had them girls there for immoral purposes. And that was to abuse them and use them as sex slaves. Pay them off like prostitutes. And punish them like prisoners and slaves. That's why R. Kelly is in jail. It ain't got nothing to do with a goddamn email, somebody changing their mind. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Of course he didn't read. He ain't read shit. And ain't nobody read it for him either. Right. Right. He's crying now. Like, stop crying. Stop crying. R. Kelly, you're never getting out of jail. Your appeals are not going to fly through because the government did their job. They proved that you had an enterprise. You are the sole proprietor of your enterprise, and you had people working for you. And that's what it was. People were doing your bidding. They were aiding and abetting. They were enabling you. They were helping you run your business. Your cooperation, your how do you say that? Your corporation, your LLC, your RSK enterprise. You were the sole proprietor. So you go down with the ship because everybody did their deeds for you. Unfortunately, I really wish that they could lock up Demetrius Smith and Diana Copeland. Like, if anybody was to get locked up, I want those two there with him. Yeah, definitely. And I don't care if Azriel lied, and I don't care if Geronda Pace lied about their age. When he found out how old they were, he should have stopped fucking with them right then and there and left them where the fuck they was at. So, now, stop crying because you lose your privileges, okay? Okay? So, the First Amendment often comes up when discussing freedom of speech. It states that Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. So prisoners have First Amendment protections, but these protections only go so far. So prison officials may limit free speech protections to achieve legitimate and reasonable objectives of safety and good order. So one important way that the First Amendment and privacy connect when it comes to prisoners involves the attorney-client privilege. In broad terms, the attorney-client privilege allows for privacy between an attorney and a client, including prisoners. So when they discuss certain matters, this protection extends to in-person discussions, phone calls, and mail, but especially in prison. The privilege has its weaknesses. Hey, grown little boy, what's up, papi? What's up, bro? Yo. Yeah, Levi, no, Levi. Levi, listen, your cousin is crying about his emails for no goddamn reason. They're not going to look at those emails because whatever was in those emails was a whole bunch of bullshit they don't give a fuck about. Okay? It had nothing to do with anything that has to do with attorney-client privilege. It had to do with a whole bunch of blah, 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 blah. Okay? So, complications with the attorney-client privilege in prison. Now, in-person discussions are typically easier to keep private between an attorney and a prisoner. However, despite the recognition of the attorney-client privilege throughout the legal system, there are often worries about certain parties attempting to break the confidentiality that comes with it. You know? Like some of the BOP officers, they go through the emails and stuff like that. They have to read it. They have to listen to the phone calls. They record everything, right? They're allowed to do that. That's their job. That's part of their job, is to read emails, go through emails, and do all of that. Now, Levi says, if laws were broken that caused him to be found guilty, but no law was broken to be found him guilty. What law was broken? No law was broken. The only person who broke any laws was R. Kelly. R. Kelly broke the laws by breaking the Mann Act law. Okay? By having these girls travel back and forth as sex slaves. Period. He was paying them like prostitutes, giving them money, buying them gifts, right? Because he's daddy, right? He's a pimp. He's a pimp now. R. Kelly's a pimp now. Don't forget that shit. R. Kelly's a pimp. Okay? And he treated these girls like prostitutes and sex slaves. Had them trapped in rooms for hours. Had to ask people when to use the bathroom. When can I eat? Can I go outside? Can I get my nails done? Can I go to the movies with you? All these things, right? He had them under total and complete control. Then everything goes out the window through legal recourse. This is a country of laws and not a country of men. That's why I'm reading you the law right now. Mira esto lo que yo está diciendo, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. The only shit that was important in those emails was the privacy between him and his lawyers and anyone else that was speaking about him with his case. Other than that, those bullshit emails of who was behind the sofa and take the money and put it over there, and this one gave me money and that one did that, and I don't like this girl anymore and I don't want to see her anymore and we got to switch days, and oh, I love her so, and none of that matters. None of that shit matters. That shit is blah, 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 blah. It's not a legal matter. So that shit he's crying about, tell your cousin, I said, for him to stop crying. Tell your cousin that I said for him to stop listening to motherfucking cockroaches. Okay? Tell him to stop listening to people, the yes men that want to hide the truth from him. You people love him. Tell him the fucking truth. All you motherfuckers are making it worse for him. You're making your boy look stupid at the end of the fucking day, but you love him, right? I'm so fucking, I swear to God, if I was R. Kelly, I really, truly would hate to have all you motherfuckers as my supporters, because y'all a bunch of fucking ding-a-lings. It's crazy. Yous are ruining everything for him. Everything for him. Stop getting involved. Stop getting involved. Ain't none of you his real family. Ain't none of y'all important to him. Yous are all a bunch of cockroaches. That's why he decided not to go on y'all pages. Yous are nobodies. Yous are nothings to him. He don't give a fuck about none of yous or none of the shit that you're doing. Because if that was the case, he would have poured his heart and soul out to Sylvia. Or he would have poured his heart and soul out to you, Levi. Or Dana. Or Just Jazz. Or anybody else who thinks they the shit. Like spitting fire. Why he ain't go to your channel? You so for the men's rights. Huh? Because all of yous are a bunch of fucking assholes and he knows it. He can't depend on none of y'all for shit. He don't know none of y'all. He don't give. And yous are out here willing to fucking jump off a bridge for this dude. And you don't even know him. Not a liquor split of nothing. Huh? Yous are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yous are all crazy. Like, what are we doing? Right, that's why he said he'd take help from even a roach. Right. That's what he's doing, basically. He's listening to a bunch of fucking cockroaches. Right? A bunch of flying monkeys. Okay? A bunch of flying monkeys who done got him an anonymous partial sequestered jury. No bail. People did witness intimidation. I mean, come on, blowing up cars. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We got people out here acting like they're R. Kelly Jr., trying to commit the Mann Act, fucking doing tour buses and shit, doing Halloween trick-or-treat protests and shit. Like, what are we doing? Yous make this man look sicker than what he already looks like. In this world over here on YouTube, the people that are paying attention over here and the outsiders that are looking in, you people look retarded. Y'all don't look good. Y'all look retarded. Okay? Now, they're saying that with the confidentiality concerns, right, and the privacy rights of attorney-client privilege, that it leads to more concerns for prisoners and their privacy rights, right? So, for example, some prisons record phone calls between attorneys and clients. While they acknowledge that they shouldn't listen to those calls, officials clearly have the ability to do so. Now, Certain bills focus on solidifying the attorney-client privilege, such as the HR 5546 bill. Okay? And it says that yet these have a low likelihood of passing because of the competing safety concerns. Another example is how officials may open the incoming and outgoing personal mail of prisoners and their correspondence for safety reasons. However, rulings such as Procnier versus Martinez, 1974 case, says that protect the privacy rights of prisoners, including legal discussions. In this California case, a court determined that officials can only search mail when it's necessary to do so. But the situations where searches are necessary depends heavily on each case, on each case's circumstances. So this uncertainty often leaves discretion in the hands of prison officials, which can be abused. Okay? So yes, they're allowed to look at certain stuff. They're not allowed to listen to certain stuff. They can do this stuff at their discretion. Okay? But when they do these things, sometimes these things are abused. Like, say, for instance, what happened with you with your cousin, Levi, right? It was abused in a sense to where they took his personal emails, his bullshit, the shit with the girlfriends and the commissary bullshit. They took those things and they sent it to themselves and shared it with someone else. They did not violate his rights by talking or sharing any of the recordings between him and his lawyers or any letters between him and his lawyers. Nada between him and anyone that was an official. Okay? It was just his bullshit mail. Who did who and who did what and who was who. Blah, blah, blah. So, the Fourth Amendment and the 14th Amendment and privacy. Now, the Fourth Amendment protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures, right, by the government. Now, the 14th Amendment contains the Due Process Clause, which prevents the government from taking someone else's property without fair procedures in place. So people also have privacy over possessions in certain domains, like their homes, their cars, and more. However, these privacy rights look different for prisoners. According to the Supreme Court's decision in Hudson versus Palmer, a 1984 case, prisoners do not have significant privacy protections for their movements in prison, including in their cells, because of security and safety concerns. For example, in situations where a prisoner has letters with legal content, prison officials may still take them during a search. But prisoners also have protections under the 14th Amendment and its Due Process Clause. Because of the 14th Amendment, officials cannot take away a prisoner's materials that include private information without a hearing, except in certain narrow circumstances. So unfortunately, this means that R. Kelly, he's in jail, he's in his room, he has his paperwork. They can't take his paperwork away from him. They can't do that. They can take at it, look at it, whatever, and give it back to him, but they can't take it and confiscate it. They can't keep his stuff. Unless it had something to do with legal content, and prison officials may still take them during a search. Okay. But prisoners also have protections under the 14th Amendment. Okay. Now, officials cannot take away a prisoner's materials that include private information without a hearing. So the officials cannot take away the prisoner's information, their mail or materials, without having a hearing. So they got to have a hearing first to get permission to take that away. Now, except in certain narrow circumstances. So unfortunately, this does not mean that it never happens. They said, there is some abuse of power. There is. And this is why the ACLU recommends that prisoners, their loved ones, that's you, Levi, and the clients, their attorneys, mark any mail with legal information. Like, please don't open, this is private, from his attorney. Right? So the hope is that this will alert prison officials and keep them from checking such mail for contraband. Okay? Now, steps that prisoners can take to protect their privacy. Prison officials may violate prisoners' privacy rights, but those individuals can take steps to address this and prohibit further violations. One way a prisoner can do so is by filing a grievance using the prison's administrative procedures. So, depending on the circumstances, this may mean filing just one grievance, but it could also mean filing one for every violation. So prisoners must then go through the entire administrative process, even if unsuccessful. Once a prisoner has exhausted the grievance process, they can then turn to the court system. Specifically, prisoners can file a lawsuit under the Prison Litigation Reform Act because these processes can be complicated. So prisoners may want to consider hiring an attorney to help. Okay? Okay. All right now. So, yeah, just wanted to let you know that, okay? Okay. So, let me see here. Okay. Hey, Keep. What's up, Keep? What's up, Top Notch? What's up, ladies? Hey, The Truth. What's up, Mama? Oh, my God. Injustice. Free R. Kelly. What's up? How you doing, bro? Why should we stop? He is innocent. You are so slow. Huh? No, he's not innocent. No, he's not innocent. I'm sorry. They charged him with racketeering. They charged him with being an enterprise. Okay? And then they charged him with the Mann Act. Okay? And they also charged him with exploitation of children, minors. Okay? Okay. And he's guilty of all that shit. all that shit. He's guilty of all that shit. The government proved every angle they needed to. They proved that he was taking girls state by state. They proved that he was booking hotels. They proved that they had the managers, the bodyguards, the bouncers, the handlers, the sisters, the cousins. Yeah, all them people helping R. Kelly to move these girls around back and forth, right? Get them food, take them here, take them there. They proved all that. I'm confused as to what you don't see that I see. I'm confused. Okay, let's see. Now, if I'm allowed, you guys make emotional arguments. I stick to the legal aspect of things. I am reading from the legal aspect of things, brother. This is the legal aspects. I just brought up a whole paperwork. Okay. And you were talking about prosecutorial misconduct when the state abuses its powers, right? Right. So the term prosecutorial misconduct refers to illegal or unethical conduct by a prosecutor. So what prosecutor in the R. Kelly case do you think did some unethical conduct in this criminal case? I want to know who, what, where, who, when, what happened. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Levi, where you at, Levi? Where you at, Levi? If Levi and SW was at the appeal speaking, I'd give him an extra 10 years as a judge for making me listen to them. Hey, Darcy. What's up, Darcy? What's up, Charlotte? What's up, Mama? Right. What? Right. Right. What part of the case showed he is innocent? February 23rd will be the death of him. Yes, wifey. Informants are never revealed to the public. Therefore, you would never know who is and who isn't. Atmos showed that grown little boy did not have anything to do with RSK's trial, but some bloggers are so. And this is a fact, Lesman. This is a fact. Because it specifically stated that they didn't know anything about this dude. They never questioned him. They don't know him. The only thing they got was an email, and it had to do with the terrorists. The same thing. They got emails from me, too. And all I was sending them was things that the terrorists were doing. Like Sharon Wimbush and Dabrowski and DJ Tyson and Just Jazz and Sylvia and Hollywood Next. All of them. Everything they did, spit and fire. All of them. Everything was being sent. Everything. Showing them how these people are out here trying to intimidate these witnesses and talking trash about them like they ain't shit. I didn't find it to be cute. I didn't find it to be nice. So I had to let the prosecutors know what you people were doing out here in these YouTube streets. Okay? Call me a snitch. Call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I don't. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I was here for these girls. And that's what I'm here for. These girls. Okay? So, yeah. Mhm. No shit. Keep. And this is why when shit don't go no way, they start crying and fighting each other. For real. Look, even Keep sent an email. See, we was doing our civil duty as United States citizens. See something, say something, god damn it. That's what we was doing. I don't know what the fuck you people were doing. Y'all people were out here committing crimes all in the name of R. Kelly. So crazy. You know, at the end of the day, Levi, he ain't going nowhere, papito. I'm so sorry. Give it up. Give it up. Y'all need to just give it up. Give it up. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute, guys. You're all right. Hey, James. What's up, puppy? You know, these people are crazy. Like, listen. That's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure if they put my name in some and decide they're gonna go, oh, she didn't send stuff. Well, did I send stuff to Angel Cruel? I don't know. I think I did send some stuff to Angel Cruel. I'd have to look. But I know I sent a lot of stuff to the New York lawyers. I know that. So, oh yeah, they got a lot of stuff over there. Yeah. Like, I don't give a hoorah about hoorah. Okay. What's up, James? How you doing, Papi? And some people shouldn't be so homophobic when their king is one of the people who is gay. Yeah, that's true. They should not be homophobic. I mean, why are we homophobic in 2023 anyway? Why? Why? I'm confused. Right? What up, Dave? It's crazy. So so what are the prosecutorial misconduct, Mr. Levi? Mr. Levi! What was the prosecutorial misconduct? Do you honestly think that the situation with these emails is gonna let your cousin be free? It's not gonna help him be free. I'm here to tell you that right now. It's not. He's not gonna be. They're not gonna give him $200 and tell him go. Eso no pasa. That's not happening. The whole antics show why R. Kelly got away with it for 30 years. The mixer.
Oh, the juicer. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Okay. Now you just need ingredients, right?
I just need the ingredients and make space over there to do it.
So I guess what you're gonna do is get a recipe first, and then get those ingredients.
I got like that. Right. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I can know what exactly I'm doing.
This sucker's still going. Ain't that something?
What?
This vessel, the plant.
Oh yeah, I don't know, but it's not doing anything. It's just there.
It's just there. No.
It's just there.
you could try to take all of these out little by little.
It's there. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, take those out. Mine is like that too. It's there, but remember, this is not blooming time.
Right.
So who knows? It'll probably start again in the spring. Let's see. That would be freaking cool.
That would be
There.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an awesome little thing here. Awesome little plant. So how's the voice, fella?
He's okay. He's fine.
Fever wise.
His temperature went down.
Yeah, something's up.
Mm-hmm.
Something's not good. Because it keeps going up and down, it doesn't fucking leave. So something's not right.
I have no saliva, Mom.
Oh no, you need one?
Yeah. I'm trying to seal this for you, but
I don't know if there's water that you have here. I don't know.
oh no. I have water right here. I got it. We gotta have water here
Oh, okay.
because
I didn't see that.
because I'm gonna be reading and stuff, and I'm gonna get thirsty.
Try mom. Yeah, yeah. Make me too.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
okay, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so yeah,
Oh, he's an idiot. You know that.
yeah.
Special guy.
The parents, fuck the parents. The parents were stupid. Certain parents were dumb for putting their daughter
It has to do with
in
the-
this
with the
situation.
daughters.
Some of them were dumb for putting their daughters in the situation.
Yeah. Pushing them into it.
Right. And Aaliyah's mother, she's
Special.
trash. I can't.
She's a special one, right?
Yeah, she's trash. She's real trash. Barry Hankerson,
Live off
trash.
their kid.
Because after he found out, yeah, exactly, just like the Carries, trash.
Yeah, they just wanna
They wanted to live
kid.
off their kid. Fuck out of here. Trash.
I see what you mean now.
What?
And then,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that's smart.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. They could come and do the thing. Get it all real good. I don't have to be here for nothing. I walk out my power. That's it. So, anyway.
Trash.
Yeah,
Back
so,
to the trash.
yeah, he's trash. Right, they're all trash. All of them.
Ain't no sense.
Those parents that, knew that their daughters were with R. Kelly
And it was all good.
and it was all good and
Right.
until they found out their daughters were abused. Now it's, oh, my daughter.
This is the bell, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need batteries?
Oh, my daughter. Mm-hmm. Oh, now my daughter's in pain. I gotta go get her. They weren't worried about her. Okay? They weren't worried about her. So, I don't know. Yeah, no.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, Mama.
Yeah, let me put it up here.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, God,
All right. So now,
batteries in there for you, and I'll bring it back.
oh, thank you. Okay. So, some parents, we know, I'm not mentioning no names, none of that. Y'all know who they are. And then some of the parents didn't know what their daughters were doing because they were being sneaky. They didn't know what their daughters were doing because they were being sneaky. Oh, I'm going to Fulana's house. But in the meantime, they were spending the night with R. Kelly. And they were being used and abused. Whether they wanted to be there or not. You do get attached to your abuser. Especially if he groomed you. It's hard when you're with someone who's in total control and they just zap your mind. Okay? Once they zap your mind, they eat your brain up. It's a wrap.
Okay, thanks, babe. I'll be back with the battery.
Right. Thank you, Mom. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. They don't understand. These people, these supporters, you don't understand what it is to be in a relationship with someone, for them to mold your mind into thinking that you are in love and they're the best thing that's ever come into your life and they can do all these things for you. And you got to think, he's a superstar. He's got money. These girls come from broken homes or they come from the streets. They see R. Kelly. R. Kelly's dangling money and dreams and selling them bridges and all types of shit. Come with me, hang out with me, be with me, and bring a friend. Please bring a friend. Thanks. All right. You girls are going to be good with me. Oh, you don't need school. I'll pay you to sing all day long. Here you are. You're hanging out in the studio. You're like, when am I going to sing? When are we going to sing? All of a sudden, he's kissing you. And you're like, what the hell? Why you kiss me like that? All of a sudden, he's touching on your titties. You're like, wait a minute. Why is he touching my titties? He didn't even ask me. He's telling me to strip. Do I strip? Do I not strip? I don't know. What's going on? All right, you know what? I'm not going to tell him no. And if I tell him no, what's going to happen? Is he going to throw me out? Is he going to be my friend? Is he going to stop talking to me? Is he going to be mad? You don't want the person to be mad at you, so you're going to do what you're going to do what you are told. Or if the person says, oh, well, you know what? You want to be part of the industry. That's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do, man. If somebody told you to drop on your knees and crawl and bark like a dog, that's what you're going to do. You want to know why? Because you want to climb that ladder. So sometimes you got to eat shit, crawl before you walk. You know what I'm saying? He took advantage of people that he knew he could take advantage of. Anybody else, he makes them fly-ins. He flies them in. You know, I really, really, truly would love to have an interview with some of the girls and find out what were the good things that R. Kelly did with you. What were the good? I want to know, what was the good? How many good days did you have with R. Kelly? How much time when you were with R. Kelly did you actually spend being with him instead of trapped in a room? How many days a week were you with R. Kelly? How really was your life with R. Kelly? What made you fall in love with him? Was it just because he sang to you and made you melt? Was it because he gave you things that you knew only he could give because he had the money to give materialistically? Was he giving you girls confidence about yourselves? What was he doing that made you feel like you were so special to him to where he can fuck up your mind and twist it all in the same motion and you still love him? I want to know. You know? Crazy. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Yes, Mama, come in, baby. Oh, thank you, babe. Oh, the other way.
Sorry, my bad.
There you go. There you go. Thanks, Mama. Mwah.
Nice, sweetheart.
Now, maybe tomorrow when they bring it.
No,
No. Exactly. Thank you, Mama. So, when he's already about to be sentenced twice. Second time, he's going to get another 30 years. If you don't get 30 years, I see him getting 10. I don't know, but I'm feeling like Lyndon Weber is going to give him about 10 or 15 years. This is what I'm thinking. Okay? I think Lyndon Weber might give him 15 years. Maybe 20. I don't know. I say anywhere between 10 and 20. That's my guesstimate. 10 and 20 years is what I say. Because they did drop the conspiracy charges against him, which I think was bogus. There just wasn't enough evidence to point the finger to say, R. Kelly gave me that money because he wanted me to go hide. They didn't state that. They didn't profess that. They didn't prove that R. Kelly had a conspiracy to cover up his crime. They didn't really prove it too much. Everything else is definitely a given. They throw away the key. Ya tu sabe. The video speaks for everything. Okay? The videos tell you everything. The videos don't lie. Okay? So, he got charged with those videos. He is a pervert who likes to make videos of him with little girls having sex. Okay? That's just what it is. He likes to make porn with children. Yeah. Hey, fat boy, what's up, puppy? Okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. So, we were talking about prosecutorial misconduct, right? Now, because of the power they wield, prosecutors are held to strict standards and professional ethics, right? Now, when they are found to have committed misconduct, they can be disciplined and the defendant can be afforded relief. This can include a conviction being overturned. Okay? Now, prosecutorial misconduct is not limited to the context of a criminal trial. It can take place at any stage of criminal court process. Some of these stages may include pretrial proceedings and sentencing hearing. Okay? Now, if there was any prosecutorial misconduct, then would have been the time to bring it up. Okay? In the context of a criminal trial, and they could have brought it up at the pretrial proceedings or even at the sentencing hearing. Now, in general, there are 4 main types of prosecutorial misconduct in the criminal justice system. These are: 1, failing to disclose exculpatory evidence. 2, introducing false evidence. 3, using improper arguments. And 4, discriminating in jury selection. And for me, none of these things happened with the prosecutors. Did they fail to disclose exculpatory evidence? No. They brought in everything they needed to prove what they needed. Introducing false evidence. Did they introduce any false evidence? No, not to what I saw or heard. 3, using improper arguments. Did they use any improper arguments? No, not that I could think of. And 4, discriminating in jury selection. No, they didn't discriminate at all. They picked everybody they needed. Point blank, period. A judge can do any of the following if he or she finds that misconduct prejudiced the accused. They can do this. The judge can dismiss the charges. The judge can admonish the jury to disregard certain evidence or comments, or they can grant a motion for a new trial. Now, a note is that malicious prosecution refers to something different than prosecutorial misconduct. So the phrase refers to a case that gets filed without any legal foundation or basis for it. So the case can be either civil or criminal in nature. Okay? All right. All right. Now, when it comes to failure to disclose exculpatory evidence, prosecutors have a legal duty to give the defense the following evidence: evidence suggesting that the accused is not guilty, and evidence suggesting that the accused deserves a lesser sentence. And this evidence is often referred to as Brady material. And the label comes from a real legal case, which is Brady versus Maryland. Okay, a prosecutor's failure to turn over exculpatory evidence is a Brady violation and can be led to a finding of misconduct. Now, those text messages with the parents, that's not a Brady violation because the evidence was there, but the defense chose not to use that. That has nothing to do with the prosecution. That has to do with the defense proving that this here could be his innocent, proving that he's innocent. They could have pulled that out and said, well, look at here. We have this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it says that she shimmy, shimmy, and she should do this and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. They didn't bring that up. That has nothing to do with the prosecution. That's on the defense. Now, a prosecutor's failure to turn over exculpatory evidence, like I said, is a Brady violation and can lead to a finding of misconduct. For example, Doug is charged with rape after a grand jury indictment, right? He has vehemently denied the charge since the first days he was investigated for it. Now, in defense, he has always maintained that he was somewhere else when the crime was committed. He maintains he was at a going away party for an acquaintance, and there is no DNA evidence. So a problem with the defense is that Doug's lawyer cannot find a solid alibi witness to testify to having seen Doug at the party. So a few weeks before trial, a person comes to the prosecutor's office and gives a statement about the party. In it, she makes quick reference to seeing Doug there. Now, the prosecutor buries this favorable evidence in the case file and does not share it with the defense counsel. This is a prosecutorial misconduct, since the prosecutor withheld evidence in violation of the defendant's rights. Now, that is not what happened in the case of R. Kelly, okay? This did not happen at all. The text messages were there, but the defense never looked at it to use it. That has nothing to do with the prosecution. They did not withhold that evidence. It was in there marked as an exhibit. and Miss Bonjean labeled the name of the exhibit. So there was no prosecutorial misconduct when it came to the text messages as evidence. Okay, so we could debunk that. Ya se acabó. Ya se acabó. There was none of that. Now, another prosecutorial misconduct would be introducing false evidence, right? Hey, Karen Johnson, what's up, mama? What's up, queen? What's up? How are we? So the other misconduct is introducing false evidence. So it is misconduct if a prosecutor introduces evidence that is false or inadmissible. So some of this evidence can include hearsay statements or untrue or unfounded character evidence and lies from a witness or false testimony. Okay? So it would be misconduct if a prosecutor introduced evidence that was false, whether it be a false hearsay statement, a false character evidence, or any type of false testimony, or anything that was inadmissible. So an example would be a prosecutor is in the middle of a well-contested felony hit-and-run case, right? The only evidence he has left to try and secure a conviction is the testimony from a law enforcement officer. Now, the officer is willing to testify that the criminal defendant admitted to him that he committed the crime. Now, the problem, however, is that the prosecutor knows that the officer is lying about the admission. So, bent on getting a guilty charge, the prosecutor has the police officer testify, and the officer commits perjury and testifies that the defendant admitted that he committed the crime. So the accused is later convicted in violation of the constitutional right to a fair trial. So here, the prosecutor committed misconduct by introducing evidence that he knew was false to get a wrongful conviction. The defendant is entitled to a retrial. Now, as we know by the trials that we have heard, none of that happened. Nobody lied on that stand. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. The guy in Chicago did, right? About how much he was getting paid from the prosecutors, right? That's about the only thing that was a lie, right? That was a false testimony where the guy perjured himself, right? Right. But I don't think that would be the same thing as evidence, introducing false evidence. That's just a false statement that had nothing to do with evidence that would make a conviction against R. Kelly. That was just how much they were getting paid, and that's it. So now another misconduct for the prosecutors would be improper arguments. So there are several types of arguments or assertions that a prosecutor cannot make during a criminal case. So, for example, prosecutors cannot, 1, assert or argue about facts not in evidence. 2, prosecutors cannot comment on a defendant's decision to not testify. 3. Prosecutors cannot express personal opinions about evidence or matters in a case. And number 4, prosecutors cannot give inflammatory comments. It is considered misconduct if a prosecutor engages in any of the above. Note that this type of misconduct often occurs in either the prosecutor's opening argument or their closing arguments. Another misconduct would be asserting facts not in evidence. So in a criminal trial, both the prosecutor and defense counsel have to provide evidence for any facts they wish to assert. So it is misconduct then if the prosecutor refers to a fact for which there is no evidence. For example, Nia is on trial for a violent robbery, right? In her closing remarks at the trial, Ruth, the prosecutor, tells the jury that violent crime has declined significantly in the area where the robbery occurred since Nia has been locked up. Now, Ruth, who's the prosecutor, right, never introduced any evidence during the trial to support the statement that crime has declined in that area. So therefore, she has committed prosecutorial misconduct by arguing facts, not in evidence, in an effort to prove the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay? Commenting on the defendant's failure to testify. A prosecutor can never comment on a defendant's choice to not testify on his or her behalf. Okay? The Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution says that a defendant does not have to testify against himself or herself and does not have to do so in a criminal case. It is misconduct then if a defendant exercises his or her right to not to testify and the prosecutor comments about it. Also, it is misconduct when the prosecutor is expressing personal opinions. Now, a prosecutor comments misconduct by expressing his or her personal opinion and doing so about some matter in a trial. So we're going to note that though that not every opinion will result in misconduct. For example, it is okay for a prosecutor to provide an opinion on the guilt of the accused. Now, he or she can also give an opinion on the credibility of a witness. This is provided the opinion is based on actual evidence produced at trial. Now, the general rule is that a prosecutor can opine if the opinion has a basis in the evidence presented, but unfounded opinions may lead to a finding of misconduct. Also, it is misconduct when they give inflammatory comments. Now, certain inflammatory comments from a prosecutor can lead to misconduct. This is provided that the comments are dramatic and appeal to the passions of the jury. Now, an example is when the district attorney makes a so-called safe streets argument, let's say. This is an appeal to the jury's general fear of crime, rather than the evidence that the defendant committed a crime. So, for example, in a child molestation trial, in closing arguments, the prosecutor comments, and I quote, None of your own children will be safe if you let a predator like this back on the street. Now that would be an inflammatory comment. So, discrimination in jury selection. Prosecutors can never discriminate when selecting a jury. This means a prosecutor cannot exclude a potential juror from a case because of his or her sex, religion, ethnicity, or some other similar trait. Doing this is not only misconduct, oh yeah, but the acts it violates the defendant's Sixth Amendment right to a fair trial and the jury's rights under the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. Okay? So, for example, Marcos is the prosecutor on a highly publicized and graphic murder case. The defendant is a prominent member of the neighborhood's African American community. Now, the victim was a white supremacist. During jury selection, Marco's plan is to try and exclude every potential juror that isn't African American. He believes members of this race will side with the accused and vote for an acquittal. He succeeds in excluding 4 witnesses. Each exclusion is made on the sole basis of the juror's race. Here, Marcos discriminated on the basis of race and therefore committed prosecutorial misconduct. Okay? All right. All right. So, okay.
International conferences attract spies the same reason hotel bars attract hookers.
All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. So, Sharon Wimbush is the head terrorist. Yes, she is. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Any high security function is going to have a lot of oversight, a lot of meetings, a lot of bureaucrats checking up on each other. Remember, I forgot my badge. The security officers are right. In all the confusion of the big event, it's easy for another bureaucrat to just show up. Security group, right? It's all right. Anyway, we're concentrating our efforts on Project Hill if we get protesters. Sounds good. Excuse me, which office are you with? I'm an interdepartmental. They just wanted me to come down, make sure we're up to speed on everything you guys are doing. Looks like things are under control. Is there anything you need from us? Support by? Okay, then, well, you let us know if there's anything you want us to coordinate on our end. The important thing is to disappear before people can ask questions. Yes, sir. Sir. Wait. Wait. If they do decide to ask questions, you just have to hope you're in a building with a lot of hallways or good surface placement. And plenty of exits. Fire hazard. But in the end, sometimes making an escape is just about being willing to do what the guy chasing you won't. Like jump off a building.
Ma,
Yeah.
this one kind of plastic, right? Or am I slow?
That's garbage.
2 miles.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's regular garbage.
What happened to keep the car running?
The stolen car, Michael.
Having a drag. Levi back in both sides. Can't trust snakes like that. Poodle knickers put man's life at risk. So yeah, she a terrorist. Levi, if Jesus was a terrorist, your cousin is still not getting out of jail. You're very welcome, Les Smith. You're very welcome. Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Clarence, yes. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Okay. That's right, honey. Use those emojis, honey. Thank you, mama. Thank you. That's right. If you guys want to use these emojis, you can use them for $1.99 if you become a member. You become a member, you get to use these little emojis. I think I might change them, Garv. I think I might change them. You know, so many things going on, y'all. So many things going on. Let me go into some stuff here. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. Well, listen, guys. I tried to how you call that? I tried to go to see if I can get any exhibits that were put in the Eastern District of New York trial. This was the only thing I was able to retrieve. I want to try to see if I can go down there and see if I can get a file, like personally go down to the courthouse and try to see if I can get a copy of these exhibits. And how does this work? Because I bet you I could probably get them if I go in person. So let's see. Let's see. So I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Y'all see my screen? It's sentencing time around these parts. Larry's your friend, but you want check Sharon. Her bullshit making it back by party. Levi, I'm going to need you to stop lying to your cousin about getting him out. It's not happening. For real. He's not getting out. He's not getting out. I'm so sorry for you, Charlie. So, this is all I could get as far as, like I said, exhibits. So this would be the government's exhibit 926. And this is his bathroom. I gather it would be in the studio. This is his bathroom in the studio, y'all. Exhibit 926. And then this is another part. See, it was showing parts of the studio. This is how he had this bed on the floor, like a little platform bed. He got a little picture of himself and some stuff over here, a little bottle over there. You got an old record player sitting on the side here. They took a picture of the wall, the plant, what was in this corner over here. Okay. Then they were showing this as another part of the studio, I gather. The exit. It's another part of the bathroom. This is his bathroom. He had a candle and 2 wine glasses on the floor. Like, that sink looks dirty as hell. Like, wait. Like, and I guess this is the sauna room. He had a sauna room in there. This is the exit to go out, I gather. Is another shower. It's another part of the sauna. And this is how he had, I guess, kitchen area, stove area. You know, it's supposed to be a kitchen area. And he had another table and some stuff here, like, you know, look at all this junk all on the bottom here. You got lotion and looks like baby oil and a wine glass, some bags here, boxes, papers. It's like a bunch of crap. And some shoes over here. Is that same room again before the bedroom. Just another angle in the corner. Hey, T-Bam, what's up, mama? So this is another part here. Looks like a little living room area. And ashtrays over here. It's another part. I wonder what that says on the wall. I'm trying to see what it says in the mirror, but I can't really tell. Now he's got a guitar here. Look, some Raisin Bran, some cups. It's like medicine or something, a book. Okay. Okay, another room here. Part of the living room section, I guess. Another part of the other side we were seeing with the guitar. Okay. Some shoe boxes up there. A camera, some Glade. A pouch, looks like a fanny pack. Is that a gun on the floor? What is that on the floor? Or is that maybe poles or something? It might be some poles or something. Yeah, some camera stuff, a box here, like a video box, like a cable box or something. Oh, yeah, see some poles. That's some sticks. Oh, there goes that famous massage table. Yeah. A whole bunch of crap. That's all it is. A bunch of crap everywhere. You got crap everywhere. Okay. So this is another angle that we were just looking at. Okay. It's another little living room kind of area. Some agents in the picture. So you had a bar area over here too. Some speakers. Okay. Okay. So he's got some luggage going on over here. He's got an old VCR. What would he be doing with a VCR? It's 2019. You know what I mean? Like, what are you still popping in VHSs and watching them? Really? Really? I wonder. I wonder. You see, look, he's got a VCR. Oh, wow. I wonder if that bag is full of VHS tapes. I wonder. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. We got somebody over here. I don't know who that is, but life is sweeter with friends and family. Oh boy. No wonder why Levi's his cousin, because life is sweeter with friends and family. Oh Lord. Okay, so he's got a whole bunch of papers here going on, studio equipment, you know. Okay. Okay. What else we got going on? Okay. Okay, yeah, this Christmas tree. It's got a pool table here. Okay. He's got an autograph of somebody there. I don't know who that picture is. Okay. Okay. See, that this was the problem with the studio, that the studio wasn't supposed to be for a living space. Look at all those bottles there. He made a bar and put a refrigerator here, another refrigerator there. He installed a shower, a sauna, like what? A bedroom. What the hell he thought? 39 pictures, guys. We just looked at 39 pictures. She said I would be scared to touch anything in his house. He probably got semen, piss, and residue everywhere. You got 2 VCRs? Are you watching porn on your VCRs, James? I want to know. Are you, buddy? What are we doing? All right. So, okay. Let me see what else is going on here. What else I wanted to talk about today? Hold on. Oh, yo, keep, keep is yo. You are the shit. Keep. Hey, Boston, what's up, baby? What's up, mama? All right. So funny. You guys are so funny. I have one VCR, but it got damaged. The house flood. Oh, I had a VCR, but I gave it away. So, what else was I gonna talk about? Espérate. Blah, 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 blah. Oh. I wanted to talk about. Yo, do you guys remember? What's his name? He was the pastor. Sylvia's friend, the pastor, Peter. Oh, yo, that pastor's a fucking wow. No wonder why Sylvia don't talk about him no more. He's done. He's done. They're saying that he needs to be stopped. That there is outrage over him because he sells bulletproof water and runs a labor ward for pregnant members. Guys, yes, Lord Jesus, yeah, keep, you are the shit. Yo, this shit is funny. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Can't. And this article came out September 12th of 2022, guys. 2022, y'all. You hear me? 2022. You heard? 2022. 2022. Diva Divine Light, I have to speak to you. Call me when you... Okay. Got you, mama. Thank you for the Cash App, guys. For those who are sending Cash Apps, thank you. They're saying that his church members call him my God, my life, my Father. And it says that when you take a peek at his Facebook profile with the name Peter Michonza, he has a introduction that greets. It says, I am Peter, the son and representative of the Father here on earth. That is not all that describes Michonza, the pastor of the New Jerusalem Deliverance Ministry, a church operating at Ageva layout in Okini, local government area of Kaji State. So we know that, we're talking about Africa. Now, the church activities of Pastor Michonza, Pastor Peter, a former movie actor and a music producer, have gotten the attention of the people of Kaji State, many expressing outrageous on the media and describing them as autocrats, which need to be stopped. Aristocrats? No. Autocrats? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Oh, man. Espérate. You see? Sylvia is the devil. She messes with the devil. She's the devil, y'all. It says that it says, oh, okay, as atrocities, okay, many expressing outrageous on the media and describing them as atrocities which need to be stopped. Okay, wait, am I sharing my screen with y'all? Yeah, right? Okay. Let me do this real quick. All right, so you guys can see. So it says that while the recent developments were viral pictures of the pastor selling water, a claim to be spiritual bulletproof to his members, and organizing a free R. Kelly protest in Okene for the international musician jailed over child pornography and rape allegations. EbiraReporters.com reports that Netizen had hetero exposed the other sides of the pastor, amongst which include running a maternity ward for pregnant women in his church. The pastor, while delivering the women of their babies, streamed the session on Facebook live video. And we can watch one of his videos here. I'm going to open it in a link. It says that he preyed on these women who are poor and cannot afford the cost of their basic medical care, and presents himself as their last hope. A resident living close to his church to our correspondent, confirming that some of the women died in labor while their people cared less. Now, here is a picture of Pastor Peter giving wine to a baby he just delivered. Here's another picture of another baby. Jerusalem has done it again. Now, there's a recall that some months ago, the special advisor to the state governor on grassroots mobilization and sensation, Suleiman, all these words, Al-Duli, recounted his experience with the pastor while conducting delivery for another woman. I've had an encounter with the man. I can't say he is a pastor, but can wholeheartedly say he is not a doctor, nor have any paramedical experiences. It was a case of one sister, a family relation, that took me there. As I entered the domain, I demand to see who is in charge. else I'll break the door to take the woman out. The enslaved worshippers were shouting, I, make I no try M.O. As it was obvious I was going to do that. They rushed to call that man out. He appeared at the top of the uncompleted building upstairs, and I looked down. All the enslaved worshippers knelt down and roared like, my father, my savior. I was in awe. Adoni narrated that he told the pastor he was there to take the woman to the hospital, and the pastor refused with claims that he had the consent of the woman and her husband. Who are you, a pastor or a doctor? He laughed and asked, and who are you to ask me such questions? Pastor Peter said this. Having introduced himself as a government appointee, the pastor said he is not a medical doctor, but here is a house of God, and I do what a doctor cannot do. With the God that I serve, she will deliver without CS, whatever that means. I forgot to unmute myself. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we've been saying it in the chat for a while.
I didn't even see. I wasn't even because I was off the screen reading the shit.
Unmute myself. Are you kidding?
I gotta hear this shit again.
When you back up now, I can hear you.
Thank you, my love.
You're welcome, love.
Oh my God, bye.
I need to be hurt on vacation somewhere else.
Oh my God. Well, basically, I was reading an article where Sylvia's friend, Pastor Peter, he has been delivering babies in his church. He has been giving birth, helping women give birth in his church. And he has no experience. And it came to a point where now he's being investigated. It is so funny. Oh my God, guys. So, hey, Boston, you are a member for 8 months. You go, girl. I love you. So, yeah, you said at Mrs. What? About to go live about Sly now. Oh, shit. What did Sly do now? Oh, my God. What did Sly Fox do now? You know, Sly Fox, you is a funny little character, girl. You be hanging out with murderers and people who are protesting for R. Kelly, and that he's claiming that let me see this video. Okay. Look, this is the video that he did on his live on Facebook, trying to give birth to a woman's baby. Oh boy. Let me see something. Can you guys see that? Uh-oh, let me see what's going on. And then I'm going to get off here. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is his Facebook channel, and here he is trying to give birth in his church. Right. Look. And he's there at the end acting like a doctor. Right. She's supposed to push every time she gets a contraction. Does he know this? I have no. Look. Here we go. Oh, they got the baby out. Okay. He thinks he's a miracle worker. Ridiculous. Well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It was good to see a lot of you guys. It's good to see you guys. I'm so glad I came on. You know, like I said, Levi, you know, you need to just give it up, brother. Give it up. All y'all need to give it up. R. Kelly ain't going nowhere. He's not going to win any of his appeals. There was no type of prosecutorial misconduct. His trial, we had a fair trial. Let's give it up. That's what it is. I can't even believe I was muted for as long as I was, guys. Lord have mercy. Yeah. So this man was horrible. Horrible. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So, guys, yes, go over to Atmos's house. Atmos, I believe, is live right now. Please go check out my brother Atmos. Guys, before you leave me, please make sure you hit that like button. For those who are on the replay, please leave your comments in the comment section below. I love you guys. Hey, Honey Bunny, you've been a member 9 months. I love you, baby. Don't forget, guys, please hit that like button. Okay? Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Hit that like button on your way out. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can cash at me, $ Diva Divine Light. You could also PayPal me at PayPal me/Diva Divine Light. Donations are appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, if y'all want to leave some comments, please be respectful. Leave your comments in the comment section of the video. And Diva Divine Light is out. Peace.